Hello and welcome to November's Art Chat. Wow, crazy. I am Melissa, if you don't know me. I am an artist, illustrator, graphic designer, sketchbook lover, cat mom, dog mom, living in the beautiful harborfront neighborhood of Toronto. The art chats are something that we do every month. I do every month and share it with you, looking at everything that I made during the month. So we are looking at November, and as with October, if you watched October's art chat, I have a sketchbook here that we're just going to kind of breeze through. It's my Japan sketchbook from the vacation that we took back in October. So anything in the Japan sketchbook, I'll show you, but I'm not going to talk a lot about, just because. I'm going to do a whole sketchbook tour of that one. So November 2nd, some paint swatches of some Neocolor 2 paints that I made, inspired by Sophie McPike. I'm sure we all know and love Sophie McPike. If not, I'm going to put her information down below, and please do yourself a favor and check her out. November 2nd was an art hang party, and it was teapot week. This was from the previous one. And we started out with 1 minute and then 5-minute teapots. I was using, what was I using? Some Sai Acacia brush markers, which look like this, and some Inktense pencils, which are very fun and vibrant and intense when you add water to them. This feels like it was so long ago. November feels like it was a very fast month, but looking at these feels like no time. So that was art hang party. We will be back here. And we looked at this on the 3rd, using the Neocolor 2 paints. Do I have them here? Is this them? Yes. So just what you do with Neocolors is you just shave them a little bit, add them in pans, and then add water to it and mix it up, and it turns into kind of a watercolor, kind of a washy type paint, which is really fun. So this is me and my 2 cats and dog. I wanted to do this little illustration of myself to put on my website, on my About page, and my Substack page for that matter. I am on Substack if you want to follow me there. Links to my website and Substack are below. And I also have a digital version of this that I kind of like better, so maybe I'll give you a peek at that. There we go. There's the digital version. I used some Riso print brushes, which I think are very fun. So yeah, I think I like the digital better. It's just a little cleaner, but the traditional is cute as well. Let's set that there. We will be back to that. On the 4th, what did we do on the 4th? Oh, I played with those markers again. I saw this picture, I don't forget where, an article somewhere, and I really liked the intense shadows, so I played with that. And then we moved to the Japan sketchbook. So I filled up, it's nice and it's crunchy, some while we were on vacation, but now I'm going through, and I have a section per day, so I'm going through and filling them per day. So that was the 4th. Not gonna spend too much time on that. The 5th was, in what order do I do this? Okay. The 5th was, I went to a gathering of painters at Ontario Place to call attention to the fact that the Ontario government is being very, very bad boys, and trying to take over that land and sell it for profits, and a bad plan. So these are some sneaky people that I sketched there. Ignore this guy, I don't like that guy. Some people sitting on the rock beach. And then some fellow painters. I got this little sketchbook. This is a Talon's Art Creations sketchbook. I got this strictly for for drawing people from life. So that's fun. And then these are some plein air Neocolor, I guess paintings, pieces that I did while I was there. And I had pre-painted the background with the Neocolor paint pans that I showed you there. So the background was already done, and then I just scribbled over with Neocolors. Also Neocolors. I think that's it. And then I have something on here. Oh yes, I did another illustrated portrait of my friend Susie in the same style that I did mine. So that's Susie and her little dog Prince, and all of the things that she mentioned are important to her in the illustration. So I was having a lot of fun. I would love to do more of this stuff. Yeah, if you would like one, let me know. And we will be back in there. You'd think by now, I've been doing these for like over a year and a half. I would have things a lot more clear, but I think this is just the way that it needs to be done. We just flip through, we find the days, and away we go. So back in the Japan sketchbook, some things are better than others. Yep, that was that day on the 8th. On the 8th, I took myself, well, I was meeting my friend Susie, and I went to a coffee shop beforehand and she met me there. And so these are some drawings that I did while I was waiting for her in the coffee shop. Single line drawing. And this was a map that was up on the wall. It was a tapestry, like a woven map, downtown Toronto and all of the Jimmy's coffee locations. And another single line drawing. I want to do more coffee dates. Definitely want to do more coffee dates. What did we say that was? The 8th. On the 9th was another art hang party. And this was Fashion Week. So I used this really fun rainbow pencil that I picked up in Japan. And we drew fashion models from the Vogue fashion app. And the replays for all of the art hang parties are up on my channel here. If you just click on go to like my channel page and then click on live, you'll see a bunch of replays there. That was art hang party. All right, 10 on the 10th. On the 10th, did this nice oil pastel piece of the Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden in Tokyo. We went to visit this on our last day. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to talk too much about this. I love this. I love oil pastel. The 11th, rainbow pencil drawing of Ray at his DJ gear. And since I don't remember the date of this one, I'll show you this. This is somebody on the subway. No idea when I would have drawn that on the subway. I went to get my health card updated, but I don't remember what date that was. Also on the 11th, I joined a Scribble Brigade I think I watched a replay actually. Sophie McPike does Scribble Brigades on her YouTube channel and has private ones for her patrons. So on the 11th of November, I caught up on this one, and these are animals in like master paintings, I think, famous paintings. Very fun. I used Neocolor 2s and a black color pencil. So just a very limited color palette. And you'll see more of this color palette because it's so good. I think I came back to that one, I did that in 2 sessions, so if I remember correctly, and then just some quick Tokyo sketchbook drawings, fill up a couple of pages. Oh, we missed the 7th. So on the 7th, we had an art disco session, which is the one where Ray DJs and I paint, and it's on Twitch, and it's really fun, and we chat and we do all the things with all the people. And I painted this sunflower, which I don't have anymore because I took it to my friend Susie's when I went over to her house. But yes, I did this as acrylic on a canvas board. Cool. On the 12th, I did a replay of a introvert drawing club session with Beth Spencer. Again, very similar to the Scribble Brigade and Art Hang Party. Beth does introvert drawing club, which she does on Zoom, so people are talking to each other and everything, which is fun. This session was a replay, and it was the kids of Beaver High, I think. So these are like, I think these are like grade 1, grade 2. Very fun. I painted the background with the Neocolor 2s paints, and then using Inktense pencils, did the kids. They're very cute. This was a very fun session. And then on the 13th, I went back to another introvert drawing club session, and this was Artists and Their Cats. And I only got 2 of the references done, and this pencil is very messy. I should have a sheet in between here, but that's okay. Yoko and Jean-Michel Basquiat. I need to go back to this one and finish it, or do some more, because the reference photos were pretty fun. On the 14th, another Scribble Brigade with Sophie. Pretty sure this one was a Patreon only session, and I joined it live. And we did a map, random street view. So she was just like going randomly on there, like moving the camera around, finding a good view. And then we started out with 30 seconds, and then we moved to 1 minute, and then we did 5 minutes. I used Neocolor 2s and a pencil, I think. Maybe it's just Neocolors. Maybe it's a mix. Who knows? Memories are fun and terrible. And this is a 10-minute. There is definitely a pencil in that. So that was a fun session, fun landscapey time. On the 15th, some quick, I was not in the mood to draw on this day. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. I can definitely see it. On the 16th, this is a Strathmore mixed media. These ones here are art creations, Talon's art creations. We had another art hang party, and it was Bowie week. So these are my Bowie drawings. I used black, I think it was the Inktense pencil, and then some of the brush pen things, and we did 4-minute David Bowies. Shout out to Kaylee, Athena, and Sophie McPike for helping me gather reference photos. And then we moved to 2 minutes, because we were running out of time. Sorry. And then 1 minute. And this is David Bowie when he was probably like 10 or 12, but this looks like a 47-year-old banker who's like questioning their loan application. Cleaning some oil pastels. And this I'll show you. I'm gonna do a video soon, but this is all of the times I used all of my art supplies this year so far. So we'll talk about my most used art supplies at some point. And that's that sketchbook. Let me move that under there. And the 17th, I went out for dinner with some friends, with Ray and some friends, and when I got home I just did this quick little doodle of Simon. The 18th, oh, let's do that in order. The 18th was another art disco, but first an introvert drawing club. This was must have been a Saturday because I did a lot on this day. So this is very similar to the last session, but this was like one page of one kid, one page of another kid, making all sorts of different facial, making all sorts of different faces and expressions. I just used 3 Neocolor 2s and 1 black pencil. I think by this time I got a black polychromos pencil because I was looking for a black pencil that was really black and waterproof. So my research, that's as close as it gets. And then art disco time. I've never done oil pastel for art disco because with art disco I need to chat on my iPad. So, and when I do oil pastels my fingers get so messy, you know how it is. But anyway, I did it because I really wanted to play with oil pastels. And this is my favorite willow tree of all time, and it lives where we go camping with my family every summer in Kincardine. And I've painted this reference photo many, many, many times. But yeah, I thought I would do it again. I was in the mood for some nice squishy oil pastels. And yeah, that is what I did, but that didn't take nearly long enough because we were scheduled to go for a full 2 hours. So I think I got that done in like the first hour. So I was like, okay, well, let's do it again. So I did it again with Neocolor 2s. Oh. And that took about half an hour. So then Ray suggested maybe I should draw something from Japan. So I did this quick one, Osaka, of Osaka, in Osaka. The 19th, we went back to Ontario Place and my friend Susie joined me. And this is her. We took some time to draw each other. I find it so much harder when I'm like drawing somebody that I know and they know that I'm drawing them. These are not great, but still, that is those. Also, it was really cold. Ontario Place is on the edge of Lake Ontario, and where we were sitting was like a lookout point, so it was windy, it was cold. At least the sun was shining. But yes, I was really not loving anything that I was doing while we were outside. I don't mind this. Some naked trees. Again, over top of pre-painted Neocolor 2 paint background. And I think this captures my mood perfectly. I hated it while I was there, but now that I look back on it, I think it definitely captures the vibe. I did this as a single line drawing, and then I used Inktense, an Inktense pencil to color it in and added water to that. And then I got this Big Boy Art Creations sketchbook. I don't know what size it is, but she's big. I think I did this in the morning, and I was just, I can't even fit it all in, having a play in here. So what I did, what did I start with? Oh, acrylic ink. And I just took them like right with the bile and plopped them on where the color was, just on this side. Use my finger a little bit to smush some things around. And then I closed the sketchbook flattened it out so it transferred the color over here. And then I took Neocolor IIs and kind of came in and cut around to define some of the shapes and things. And I love, I love this. I think it's so fun. I think it's so expressive and abstract, but representative of the reference photos that I was using. Very fun. This big boy is gonna be pretty fun and experimental, I think. On the 20th, back into the Japan sketchbook. There's that one. Again, just quickly. I did this one again on another art disco. I really was not in the mood to do anything spectacular, so. This is another Introvert Drawing Club. Actually, it's the Kids of Beaver High that I went back to finish up the photos that I didn't do. I didn't follow along with the timer. I just did it at my own pace. I paused the screen on the thing and I just moved as quickly as I could. So I used fluorescent Lumicolor watercolors and made the little blobs first, and then I used that black Polychromos pencil to go over top and just capture the people. Yeah, very fun. And that's all I have in this sketchbook so far, but I'm gonna have fun playing with it. I don't even have a sticker on it yet. Shame on me. 21st was another Scribble Brigade with Sophie that I caught live. This one was a Patreon only, and she was teaching us how to do negative space painting, which was really fun. Just building up the layers until you get your photo. Not your photo, your painting. Negative space is something I have a real problem with, so it was really nice to hear her explain how she does it, because she's fantastic. And so I played with that a little bit. I think I have more on my iPad too. I'll pull that up. Anyway, this was the 22nd, filling up some pages. I'm almost done filling that up. I can't wait. I can't wait to be done. And this, on the 23rd of November, is my favorite. I know I say there's so many good art hang parties, but honestly, this one where we played with color was my absolute favorite and will be for a very long time, I assure you. What we did with this one is we set the timer for 10 minutes, so 10 minutes per image, and every 2 minutes we changed color. So first I put in, I think I started with the yellow. So I put in all the yellow, and then I put in all the teal, and then I put in all the pink, and then I went in with black, and then I finished off with red. So one color at a time, and you can only use the color for 2 minutes, and you can't go back to that color. So yeah, check that one out, have a play along with it. So much fun. And I've been playing, there's a couple of days where I came back to play with that again. Fun, so fun. 24th, more Japan sketches. Breezing through today. 25th, see, I came back and I did the color thing again. This time I used the Neocolor II paints. And I have a Pinterest board with farmers market reference photos for Art Hang Party. If you want to visit my Pinterest board and have a look at those. Yeah, it is so much fun. All right, iPad time. Maybe? Oh yes, here's one I was playing with negative space digitally. So that was fun. Introvert Drawing Club with Beth Spencer. This was the session was a replay of vintage ladies and their dogs. Very, very fun session. Let me move that over. So I made swatches of my favorite Neo colors. I think that was the last one. Yeah. I made swatches of my favorite Neo colors. Let me see if we can pull it up. Yeah. So that's fun to have Neo colors on my iPad. All right. Introvert Drawing Club. Check her out. I'll put the link below. She's got a very nice Substack that, yeah, just very nice Substack that you would enjoy subscribing to even without the replays of the Introvert Drawing Club. You can still, I think, join the live drawing sessions, I think. Yeah. All right, that was the one thing. 27th, I quite like this one, our McDonald's breakfast that we ate every day while we were in Japan. On the 28th, what does this say? Oh yes, the 27th. The 27th. I did a illustrated recipe. Did this illustrated how to roast a turkey drawing, which is really fun. I have three of these recipe illustrations now. I have this one, the roast turkey. I have a banana bread. And I have a sugar cookie, which I don't have on my iPad anymore, but I'm looking at it tacked up on my fridge, so maybe I'll just pop a picture up here for you. Okay, that's the iPad. Oh no, there's one more thing. Okay. The 28th, we had another art disco, and I played with the negative space technique that Sophie taught us. So no sketching first, just plopped in the yellow orange color and then a really light green to kind of define the petals a little tiny bit, and then a little darker green, and then I went in really heavy with Neocolor 2 and color pencils and just had a really scribbly time until the flowers emerged. And yeah, I like it. I love it. It's so fun. And these are daisies from my aunt's garden. That's the end of that sketchbook. Last thing in here, just a really quick lobster that we saw in Akihabara. And then we finish off on the iPad. So on the 29th, looking at the references that we used for Art Hang Party this week, I did, oh, hang on. Let me show you here. Here. Nope, not that. Do you ever get flustered when you're trying to show people things? I made some illustrated Christmas cards. The Merry Shrimpmas. Jingle all the way. Sorry, Jiggle all the way. I should animate that. Oh my god, I should animate that. Yes. All right, I'm gonna animate that. And Merry Fishmas Wishes. I'm gonna animate that too, and I'll figure out how to animate this. I'm gonna animate these. You watch on Instagram. And then the next day was Art Hang Party, and the theme was retro holiday food. So very, oh, hang on. I'm gonna show you here. Yeah. So I did these individually on squares, and then when it came time to share after the fact, I kind of put them together, and it looks like they live together on our busy holiday table, which I think is perfect. Very disgusting food, like Spam birds, you know. Meatloaf Santa with mashed potato beard, no. But yeah, this was a really fun, disgusting, silly session. I think I've got a video. Yes. Yeah. So that is Art Hang Party. So last month, and as we have been doing, I've been doing a little bit of a giveaway of an art card set that I made that I thought I had. I do have here. Yes. So we're gonna play the same game. The pick a number between 1 and 30. I'm just gonna open these up so that you can see what you can win. So these are art cards that I made of some of my paintings. The big strawberry painting, some sunflowers, my grandmother's garden, a castle in Scotland, and some peaches. So a really nice set of art cards. I sell them on my website. If you would like to buy them, go to melissamartin.art and click on the shop link. It'll take you to Etsy. Use the discount code ARTHANGPALS to get 15% off. 15% off anything in my shop. So yes, let me stop that. Yes, so you can win these. And how do you win them? You win them by picking a number between 1 and 30. And the closest to the number without going over that I'm going to pick is the winner. And the winner from last month guessed, actually, I don't know who it is yet, but the number was 22. And so I will put on the screen now who the winner is. Yay, congratulations. I will reach out to you and figure out how to get a set of art cards to you. Now, let's do it again, shall we? I'm not going to show the number this time because I have been thinking that that's probably not the thing to do. I should not show the number. I'm going to put all of these numbers in here. And we're going to pick a number. I'm not going to show you what it is, but you are going to put in the comments below a number between 1 and 30. And then next month, during next month's art chat, I will let you know who the winner is. I think that is the way to do it. Okay, let me pick one. Okay. Okay, I've got the number. Oh, it's actually two numbers tucked together. So there you go, and it's the same number. All right, so I have the number, and you put your number down below in the comments, and I will let you know who wins. Wins art cards. Okay, now it's my turn to pick my favorite artwork from this month. And that's a contender. This is a contender. I don't know that anything in here is a contender. What else do I have? Bowie. Oh, this might be a contender. I don't know about that. Yes. Did I show you that cat? I don't know that did I show you that? Is she not precious? Oh, I gotta leave that page open. It's between this and the oil pastel. I'm gonna add this to my shop eventually too, so if you're interested, let me know and maybe you can save me the trouble. I'm gonna go with this one. I just think it's like nice and expressive and fun and loose, and reminds me of summer and family barbecues and things. So that's my favorite. I'd love to know how your art went in the month of November. If you had any big wins, successes, breakthroughs, learn anything new, find any fun art communities, all of the things. If you have a favorite of anything that I made this month, I would love to hear. And don't forget to enter your guess for the art card giveaway down below in the comments. And yes, please like and subscribe to this video. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have watched this far, you might as well like this video because you're still here and watching. Okay, that's it for me. I think this might be my fastest art chat of all time. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Okay, bye!